Hey y'all, so today I have swatches and comparisons for the Lights Lacquer Sweetest Summer Collection. This is a really pretty summer collection, lots of bright polishes. Excuse my voice if I sound a little stopped up, my allergies are kicking my butt right now. In this collection, they're trying a few new formulas, so there's a couple of jelly polishes in here, and let's get into the swatches. First up, we have Cherry Jelly, which is described as a cherry red with a translucent jelly-like finish. This is definitely a jelly polish. Unfortunately, for some reason, the video doesn't show this one quite as jelly as it is in person. So here's the first coat. It has a pretty decent formula. I will say I have used quite a bit of this already though. I did some nail art with it and it's gone pretty quick. Here's the second coat. I got a little hair on the end of my nail there. And although it looks already opaque in 2 coats, it actually took 3 to get it opaque for me. It's such a pretty red, so bright. It's a great summer color. And here is Cherry Jelly, 3 coats plus top coat. For comparison, I have OPI Tell Me About It stud. And the red is actually pretty similar, but Tell Me About It stud it's a cream formula and it's a little bit darker than Cherry Jelly. Next up we have Who Loves Orange Soda, which I gotta say is just like the best polish name. If you are a 90s kid, then you know Keenan and Kel. And Who Loves Orange Soda? Kel loves orange soda. Who Loves Orange Soda is described as an electric orange with a tangy brightness. And this is what I would consider a neon. It dries matte, it's very bright, it's a great orange polish. It is a little sheer on this first coat. You can see here how it dries matte. This is the second coat. It's still a little sheer for me on the second coat. Here's the third coat, which brings it opaque for me. Here is Who Loves Orange Soda, 3 coats with no top coat. This is how it dries. And here is Who Loves Orange Soda, 3 coats plus top coat. For comparisons, I have Sally Hansen Atomic Tangerine, and this was from the Crayola collection they did, and Essie Anyfin Goes, which is from their newest, I think, Sunny Business collection. Definitely neither one is a dupe, but these are the closest things I had. Next up we have Slice of Life, which is described as a bright canary yellow with zesty lemon hues. And if you watched the show Dexter, then you know this is the name of his boat, and I also love this polish name. Here's the first coat. It's pretty thin and a little streaky on this first coat. Here's the second coat. It starts to even out a little bit, but I still have some light spots here. And here's the third coat. This is Slice of Life, 3 coats plus top coat. For this first comparison, I have Kale Polish Tropicana, and these are so similar. Tropicana is just like the slightest touch darker with maybe just a hint more orange in it. I would say if you have one, you probably don't need the other. And next for comparisons, I have OPI Exotic Birds Do Not Tweet and Essie Check Your Baggage. Definitely no dupes here. Next up we have Now and Later, which is described as a sour apple green with sweet kiwi hues. Here is the first coat. Here's the second coat. Starts to build up a little bit, but still pretty sheer. It is fairly even though, considering how sheer it is. And here's the third coat, which brings us to opacity for me. Here is Now and Later, 3 coats plus top coat. For comparisons, I have KL Polish 305 and Sally Hansen Inchworm, which was also from the Crayola collection. Next up we have Berry, which is described as a vivid cobalt blue with blueberry undertones. If you have followed me on my Instagram or even on here, I've probably already talked about my love for blue polish, and this is no exception. This is a gorgeous blue. Here's the first coat. And here's the second coat. This is the only polish in the collection that was opaque for me in 2 coats, which is a little bit frustrating, but you know, they are doing some different finishes and some different formulas, so I don't know. I could appreciate it. So here is Berry, 2 coats plus top coat. First up I have KL Polish Porter Miami, which is a lighter color and it's a little more dusty than the picture shows, but definitely not a dupe. Next up we have Zoya Mallory and Sally Hansen Beautiful, which was also from the Crayola collection. Definitely not dupes. And here we have Essie Butler Please and OPI Super Tropicalifigistic, which is the most ridiculous name. Again, no dupes, but I have a lot that's in this color family, this range, and you know, as it goes with polish, they're not the same, they're similar. Last up from this collection we have My Jam, which is described as an ultraviolet purple with grape jam hues. Here's the first coat. This is also a jelly formula and it dries matte like Who Loves Orange Soda does. Here's the second coat. And here's the third coat. And this is My Jam, 3 coats plus top coat. For comparisons, I have OPI Positive Vibes Only and Essie Tangoed in Love. Both of these are from last year's Neon collections. I think they were in between spring and summer that they were released. Alright guys, well that's the Lights Lacquer Sweetest Summer collection. Let me know what your favorite polish is in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.